get it, Onewheel. You need to do this with your friends. Look at my friend helping me.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Scot Mendenhall. We are talking about the new performance tire from Onewheel. We're stoked on it. This is our new space, okay? This is the new home of Scot Mendenhall and Friends podcast, Onewheel reviews. It's not done. It sounds echoey because, quite frankly, we're in construction mode still. But we wanted to get this one out to you today because this tire, I hope it's everything we want it to be. Let's talk about something that we all want to know. This is the Enduro tire brought to you by the Float Life. This was the first non-one-wheel tire brought to market. It is actually still, to this date of this video, really your only other option is Float Life tires. We're going to compare the two because this is your only option, so which one would you get? This being the Onewheel performance tire, you can get it in slick or a treaded tire. Now, gone are the days at the moment of treaded tires being genuinely like a high, thick tread. This is much of a low profile treaded tire. It's not knobby. The GT performance tire from Onewheel is boasting a 7-inch left to right width compared to the 6-inch from the Enduro tire. Now let's compare in, we call it the squishy test. It could also be the compound test. How pliable, how moldable in the center, and it is very soft. Very similar in the squishiness. They feel very similar in the middle of that squishiness. Now how about the sidewalls? Sidewalls are a pretty big deal. Very like butter. This tire, very stiff sidewalls. So already the ride is gonna be very different from the Enduro. I do like that Onewheel went with the tread all the way to the left and right. If you want more information on how this tire was built from Onewheel, they did a spectacular video on their YouTube channel giving you the breakdown how they got here. One of the bonus features on this tire, and it's just, I loved it because I've changed so many tires, is they put an arrow on the sidewall which way the tread should go. If you want to get this tire from Onewheel, you just go to onewheel.com. They're the only ones I know right now selling it. You have the options of slicks or the treaded. It costs more for the treaded tire, and so go in there, choose the GT performance tire and choose which one you would like. I think it's great that they have these out right before Race for the Rail, because I bet you this is what they're going to be racing on those trails this year. So let's slap this on and let's take it for a spin. Just looking at it, it looks wider. Just the profile of it, it's mind-blowing to look at it. It's just, you can immediately see it. All right, we're going to take this for a spin through the trails. PSI at the moment is 10. One thing that is very unique to this tire that I can't remember ever feeling in another tire, the engineering behind this tire. The sidewalls, yeah, were hard, but there's this like inch between the center that's really soft, softer than the middle. It's just an interesting ride because of that transition in there. You got to get used to it, I think. It actually makes those carves and a little better. I think what I want to do is bump the PSI up to see if that handles that even better. Whew. I think this is a tire you're gonna have to play around with the PSI a little bit. I pumped it up about 4 more PSI from where I was, and then now it's too hard of a tire. Now I'm bonking everywhere. I think I went to 13 PSI. Maybe I will go down to just a little bit of a feel there. That's a little bit not as hard, but not as soft as I had before. That width of the tire is definitely a different feel. Straightaways, oh man, perfect. The berms and features a little bit getting used to the way it carves. The way you go into the carve. Is this tire for everyone? No, I believe in the name, it tells you exactly. It's for the experienced rider that want to progress your riding experience to the next level. This is a level up tire. This is not for, oh, I casually ride between here and there. It is. One would hate that I would say it, but it's really meant to upgrade your performance in trail. You want to get a little bit faster. You want to carve better. You want a unique ride. Then this tire is for you. Go to onewheel.com and purchase it. It's staying on there. It is, again, from stock to the Enduro was a learning curve. Enduro to this, learning curve's a little bit strong. It is definitely getting used to. And I like that. That's what makes me love checking out new products, because it brings back a passion to ride consistently to get better on that said terrain, tire, and experience. I hope you guys like this one. Plenty more coming your way. Subscribe to the YouTube channel right here. We have a Scot Mendenhall and Friends podcast that will be going every Wednesday this fall. Right now it's hit or miss. Race for the Rails is dropping soon on onewheel.com as well, or their YouTube channel. Stay tuned for all things One Wheel here on this channel. Give us a comment down below what you think about the 7-inch girthy tire brought to you by Onewheel. Thanks, everybody.